At the dawn of ages, the moment you just have to grasp your own faith. Similar stories often fill up page after page with a sufficient amount of ink. They float 1,001 bullies until they drown even the tallest tree. But there is always one story that is left out.
Hi, I am a seer and sometimes fate, and I've decided to make everything better here.
Yeah. I always start to follow someone new, but after a few weeks, I start to feel bored. Everyone finds their template and then fills it in. One is an entertainer and one is a commentator. Anyone who does not want to be so sexy critical will withdraw into an ESO state of non-conflictual quote, you know.
Bareness and infertility. Humanism at a crossroad. We are driven by thousands of enemies, lacking a physical shape but lurking in our thoughts. We may have been here before, we may have taken this path one time, long time ago. Panic is compelled by fear, more and more. Masses start to rotate and take shapes. Neighbor after neighbor turns his attention to a non-existent enemy.
When I'm frustrated, it helps me to talk about it. I keep talking and talking, and then it comes again. Often it's terrible despair and distress. I'm sitting paralyzed, and I think how it could all be made better. But then it will not happen. It's still the same over and over again. Classical, historical shit. But just I am experiencing it for the first time.
A decision must be made. The individual plan cannot continue. Personal ambitions are wrong and heretical. All must be subordinate to the whole.
I find solace in shopping online. I'm enjoying Letgo and Vinted apps. I like to exchange things with the strangers. Of course, I'm interested in experiencing new items, but I'm always curious about who will come. Well, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's my birthday. And you know what? I'm just crying a whole day. I'm at my best age. I'm no longer a longer time teenager. But I still do not have to use a wrinkle cream. Bleh. Well, what I am doing instead of rejoicing? Crying.
Voices no longer dare to sing, nor fingers dare to play.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm digressing. I'm probably afraid to talk about it. Once in a while it just comes. Except all that pathetic and hard shit that you are constantly trying to question with your consciously built skepticism. The speed of obsolescence is scary. You can not talk about stuff that happened 1 week ago anymore.
Disobedience is disseminating
You
among
have to
people.
react in minutes, max in hours. So you are just responding to bullshit 24/7. Your life is compressed into quips. It's not even haiku anymore. Facebook is for people around 30 who talk about politics. I've stopped following. I do not follow Facebook. I do not write anything to anyone, and I do not comment anymore. I'm tired of it.
But in the darkness of times, roots start to tell tales about a figure emerging from darkness. A nameless, faceless, obscure being, part real and part only thoughts. The power itself that they describe has existed for ages. Sleeping seeds waiting to be nurtured.
I now desire a story with a hint of assurance and hope. Yeah.
All of a sudden is another world, another time, another state of mind. Florist. All of a sudden is another world, another time and another
Corridor
state
manager.
of mind. All of a sudden is another self in another vibration
Treasurer.
and another state of feeding.
Class chairman.
We may have been here before, we may have taken this path one time a long time ago. All of a sudden is another
Classroom
self in
entertainer.
All of a sudden is another smile, and another heartbeat is another style of thinking. We may have been here before, we may have taken this path of time. The flowers smell differently. Who can remember the embraces when this won't be?
Board manager. Class spokesperson.
But despite it all, I really believe it can be changed. Really.